that, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Engine Den HQ out in the Pretoria West. And as you can see, we've got some legendary figures in the back, which I'll introduce in a bit. But we do have the E30 that everybody said wasn't going to happen. It's here, live, light, and the fresh. This E30, ladies and gentlemen, will be won at the one and only SpinwarsXL. It is happening. It is here. I can touch it, feel it. I can even start it for you. And I've got some really interesting facts, which I'll share with you in the next few moments. I'm going to head over to my boy Sean. Have a conversation with me.
Yeah, so from Spinwars, this is the cars that's going to be presented to the ladies. This is what the ladies win. The ladies win the exact same prize as the men's. The men's car will go over and go and show it to you while it's being getting done. But yeah, we just wanted to show everybody that there is a car to be won. There is engines to be won.
Not
and
just
it's not
one,
a myth.
but two cars. So Sean, tell us exactly how are they going to win this car? What do they have to do? How does it happen that this prize is the one that's getting won?
It's 16 competitors with the men, and I think we're 14 for the women. So it will be a head-to-head on the first day knockout stages, and then obviously we'll move on to the Sunday for the semi-finals and the final.
And the person who wins at the end of the competition for both male and female walk away with a fully built E30 spin box with a very special engine, which I'm going to hand over to my boy Vijaro. Vijaro?
Yes.
How are you, Vijaro?
Good, how are you, sir?
So everybody knows for the last, let's say, decade, the popular motors of choice, obviously the M20 diehard legend, 3-8 multi-valve, and the Lexus V8. However, the VQ creeped in the last 2 years or so, become very popular, whether it be the 2.5 or the 3.5. This engine is none of those. Vijaro, tell us a little bit about the engine that you're standing next to.
I don't know this engine, to be honest with you.
Must I assist you?
Yeah.
So this engine, ladies and gentlemen, is also a Toyota engine. However, there's 2 cylinders down from the Lexus V8. It is a V6 and it's called a 2GR. What's really, really nice is, funny enough, this makes equivalently the same power as a Lexus V8 with 2 cylinders less. And what's nice about this this V6, it revs just as good as a VQ. So V6s tend to be high revving RPM motors. Now you can ask my brother Zico there, how many Lexus V8s have you broken in the last 4 years? Tell them, Zico.
20.
It's more like 20 plus the other 30 is failing to mention. Yeah, no, spin cars break stuff. I love the Lexus V8 myself. If you ever heard me speak, I love V8s. It's just been my thing from the very first day with Smarty Box of the 744 liter. Always loved the V8. However, this is a phenomenal little engine. I've heard only good things. There's a lot of guys that have used these engines in the old Hilux My Hips. And yeah, they're really reliable. So I'm keen to see how it will do in a spin car. What's also important is the gearbox. So a lot of guys use the Toyota 21R box. It's found in the older Hiluxes and Cressidas. Me personally, I also have a 21R box in the E30 V8, and I hate it. I hate it very, very much. Because if you have spun a 21R box, you know, if you slapstick that first to second, the second is going to stay there. And the rest of the gears are going to exit, and then you're going to have to replace the box. Me, I don't like a 21R, even though I have one. A lot of the guys like Zico tend to use the BMW gearbox. However, if it's a BMW box on an engine, you're going to have to either run an adapter or cut and modify the bell housing. This engine is bolted straight onto a 6-speed Lexus V8 gearbox, manual, which I'm super excited about because they're super rare. I've never actually had one or driven one in person, so I'm very, very amped to see what this thing can do. Zico, how many gearboxes have you broken? Do you use a 21R? I know you use BMW box.
Yeah, it's a big lot.
Yeah, 21 box.
Even now, one.
I love it when Zico's on, is because he breaks stuff all the time.
It broke.
So guys, girls, this is one of 2 boxes, E30 boxes. Once again, 2GR Go Google it. 2GR makes about 235 kilowatts on the flywheel. I presume this car will make about
239.
on the fly. On the fly. On the wheels, I reckon Zico about 165, 170 if you're lucky, depending on who's down it. So you lose a little bit of power through the drivetrain. That's about it from this side. Let's take a walk and show you the second one that's in progress. It is an active work start, so this is how cars look like when they're getting worked on. As you can see, I'm not going to unwrap it because I don't want to get the dust out, but it's another 2GR Toyota V6 coupled once again to a 6-speed V8 Lexus manual box. This will be the second prize. Once again, the only way to win the prize, you got to come up first, respectively, in either in the boys or in the females competition. So, first and foremost, both these cars were built by Engine Den. The engine and gearboxes were supplied by Engine Den. Shout out to Salute, hooked us up with the bodies. And these are the prime sponsors that made this happen. Sean,
Power pipes. It's
my
on
boy,
its way to
Power
States.
Pipes. It's going to get a full set of exhaust. We were just discussing the exhaust layout earlier today as I gotcha. What else?
I think that's about it.
The second and third prizes. Second prizes?
2 Lexus V8 engines. Complete. So we did away, we wanted to give the multi-valves, Engine Den, you know, the sponsor, platinum sponsor. They took it away, they gave us 2 complete engines. So second prize is 2 Lexus V8s, and then third prize.
So let me just give you some values here, because the last time I checked the price on a Lexus V8 is between 38 to 42,000 Rand. There's 2 of them. So that's about 90 G's worth of value for the second prize.
Yes.
Third prize?
Set of rims and tires.
Wheels and tires, obviously. Every box got to look good, you know what I'm saying? So, this was just a little launch to let everybody know, especially the diehards that are coming through, to SpinwarsXL, held at Harties. We're going to have a good, solid weekend. For the people that haven't been there, we are literally spinning, right by the water. You know, we were there for the press launch, and it's just an epic venue, and I think we're going to have an epic weekend. And obviously with prizes like this, the spinners are going to come out with their A game, because everybody wants to win a spin car. Just like that.
Thank you.
Guys, keep it locked on the socials. Please spread a poster, share it to a friend via WhatsApp, or slide down to a DM. Let her know where you're going to be at on the weekend, because Spin Wars, we're going to be rocking it proper, Archer.